Good evening, race fans. Here we go. Tonight we got a good one here for the Clean Racing League, Las Vegas. And you know the old saying, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, tonight could be a thriller for the Clean Racing League. Truck Series presented by Ghost Athletics, RL Podcast here tonight. Stay tuned. We got qualifying underway. Throw some national anthem for you. We'll be right back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, here we go. Qualifying's coming to a close. Look at Jacob Grant putting it up top with Lane Hostler there along with him. We got Steve Gerber up there, too, with Dusty Martin, Mike Haynes, Abraham Gostin, Seth Fowdy, Ross Tatum, Scott Simley, Parker Collins, Chuck Van Scoit. Nice group of guys here tonight. Man, awesome. If anybody else is going to be able to put this thing up top here as qualifying's come to a close. Las Vegas. Be good. You hear who your favorite driver is. Who you got? All right, still Jacob Grant, the man up top here. Lane Hostler's along with him. Who's out here? Joshua Gillian in the toy truck. Toy Story. So was Mike Kelly at shows too. Okay, Joshua Gillen's there. Mike Kelly is actually in the... Well, he's got the goat on the back. Then Mike Kelly can throw a good number up here. And try his first lap. Las Vegas. A lot has changed a little bit in this track. As far as how, you know, these guys get around this place and so forth and so on. A little bit high there. First lap. What's he get? 2 minutes. All right, here we go. This is the bad fast lap now. You see him go down to that low line. He's cooking coming down the back stretch here. Come on, baby. Do what you got. 3 and 4 coming out of it here. Turn 4. Mike Kelly's trying to see if he can't rumble to the top. But don't get it. Mike Kelly to the top. Whoa, puts it on point. What a 30.88. He is 1/1000th of a second faster than Jacob Grant. Wow. Tight field, folks. 88, 89, 91, 91s, 92s. Well, that means Hostler and Gerber was within like 10,000ths of a second. Wow. Got second, tenths, hundredths. Okay, it's 100ths of a second. My bad. Thousandths afterwards. That concludes qualifying. Mike Kelly jumps up to the point with 100th of a second better than Jacob Grant. I get my math right there, folks. Ran at 88 to an 89. I mean, one thing we're going to see about this track is your guy just flying through the field. This is unfortunately, a position-styled track. Meaning, where you at? Where you at? Joshua Alta says he's running a new paint scheme here. Where is Altus? In the pits, he's starting back at 20th. You know, and that's nothing unusual about Joshua, by the way. Now, it might be a little tough on this track, but folks, just wait. He'll be to the front. Somehow, some way, he'll make it to the front. Even on a track like this, where you just don't, you're not going to see anybody come through the field, like I always say, like gangbusters. You know, you're going to have to do some strategy. Fortunately, though, a lot of times you don't see a lot of cautions at a track like this either. So, with that said, here we go. Let's grid them up here tonight. Clean Racing League, presented by Ghost Athletics. And the man out front, Mike Kelly, is going to start us up front there with Jacob Grant starting in second. We got old Lane Hostler going to be the man right there in third, with Steven Gerber starting in fourth, Dusty Martin there in fifth. Mike Haynes starting sixth. We got Abrin Ghost in the seventh. Seth Fowdy starting eighth. Ross Tatum in ninth. We got Scott Simley. He's hanging on there in the 10th place spot with Parker Collins in 11th. Caleb Smith looking strong there starting 12th. We got Jordan Trask there. Charles Van Scoit, he's up in the 14th place. Joe Spinelli there in 15th. Danny White 16th. Matthew Gilliam, I hope I said that right, 17th. Joshua Gillian, he's right there in 18th. Jeremy Moore 19th. Joshua Altus, we talked about him right there in 20th. We We got Justin Carey in 21st. Michael Dunn sitting in 22nd spot. We look back here. We got Zachary Peterson 23rd. Matthew Dyer 24th. Justin Curtis starting foot 25th. Nate Brown, that is. He's sitting in the 26th. David Burskiski, 27th. 28th, Eric Anderson. Kenyon Jackson in the 29th. 30th, Bob Stevenson. 31st, we got Jamie LaRock right here starting on that one. 32nd, Bradley Murphy. Old Fred Garcia in 33rd, and Chris Smith back in 34th spot. We got a solid field here, folks, tonight. And it shows. Clean Racing League in the name. We're getting set to go flag. Now, Joshua said he's in a new sponsored truck tonight. Make sure I've got my, there we go. Apex Mountain Apparel. They are up in the Virginia area, by the way. Boone's Mill, Virginia. I'm not familiar where that's at, but reach your apex potential. There you go. So, new sponsor is usually out there with the Sinvar Solar. The small business, by the way. Give them a little shout out, man. If you're looking for some good apparel, man, they got, got sports teams and other stuff. So if you're in the Virginia area, hey, why not? Check them out. Does that mean he's working for them now, or is he still doing Sinvar Solar? Hope so. All right, here we go. Mike Kelly, Jacob Grant, going to be the man up front here tonight. Who you rooting for? Who you got? Who you think is going to win this thing here? Check out cleanracingleague.com. Get you the links. Get you everything up here. Pace truck's about to duck off. We're going green flag racing here. LA style. Las Vegas. Kelly and Company. Green flags. These trucks will be side by side. You try to get everything you can. I always talk about conservative, aggressive. You've got to be very aggressive here. But you don't want to wreck. I already see the 16 in trouble up there too. That's Steve Gerber. He's already split in the middle, 3 wide. You see aggressive move by Michael Haynes. He knows the subject here. He got the assignment. He said, I got to get to the front somehow. This is a track position-oriented race. Momentum is going to be the key here tonight. We haven't said that word in a while, but we used to talk about it a lot. Momentum will definitely be your favorite buddy as you drive through these trucks tonight here with Mike Kelly out front. Still 2x2, Ross Tatum. Mike Haynes up there in the top spot. Jacob Grant falling off. You have to get back up there, Grant. I'm going to fall too back. I know Caitlin's out there watching. What's going on, Caitlin? How you doing? Good luck, Dusty. There you go. Dusty out there. Look, got some Dusty fans. Dusty hanging on 3rd place right now. Very easy to lose a spot too early. And look at the Ghost Man. Wow, I love the Ghost Man out there. Boy, I tell you what. Look at him. Always swings it up a little high. And for the fences. Abrian Ghost right now, but he's looking to the outside of Dusty Martin. Trying to see if he can't take that top side spot away with the 61. Lane Hostler. Gonna battle a little bit. He's got some momentum up top. Ghost does. We're swinging it out of the turn here. At 120 laps here tonight. Pace yourself, fellas. Kelly out front. Hostler right behind him. Here comes Ghost. He's firing to the outside. Oh, he has got that 22, man. They can't see him. That's what it is. They don't see him coming. Mike's like, I don't see anybody behind me. He's like a ghost in the night. Trying to bring Jacob Grant along with him. He has that high line going pretty good. Here comes Dusty Martin to the high side, too. He's going to look on the high side there, Lane Hostler. Meanwhile, Kelly's still leading this one. He got Grant right there with Ross Tatum. What's a who's who of the Clean Racing League? Mike Kelly. One of the new here. He started last season as a rookie here in the season. Not a rookie on iRacing, I know me. Won 3 races last season, has already won 2 this one. Right now looking to get another one, but look at Ghost. Boy, he is powered to the front. Ghost Man to the front. Avery and Gostin. Hold on to your hats, folks. I love it. The 22 out front. Dusty Martin stuck to the outside. Philip on Maxie, who's made any moves up front here so far. Joe Spinelli up 2 spots. He's back here rumbling. Stephen Gerber right there with him with Scott Simley. Caleb Smith in the mix. Van Scoit right back there, 17th. And Altus, man, dropped a little bit. That thing going the right way, Joshua. This is a tough track. Fred, look at Fred. Up 5 spots already. Fred says, I'm moving. Don't worry. Got Chris right there with him going in front. Fred's going, I'm coming to the front. Nate Brown's falling back 4 spots, though. I don't know what happened to these guys on the start here. They have lost the back end. Looks like a couple trucks didn't make it. Gillian, and Jackson all did not start the race. Meanwhile, it's all Ghost up front. Kelly there behind him. Everybody's going single file so far. You got to kind of go all the way back here around about 14th place spot. That right there is going to give you the little side-by-side racing there with Gerber, Smith, Moyer right along with them. They are trucking along right now. Good move so far amongst everyone. Right now, big battle happening. 15th place spot. Look at Caleb Smith fire to the outside with Justin Carey along with him. Ghost Spinelli right there too. A heck of a race going on back here in the back. Carl Van Scoit right along with him too. Gets a little tied up there in the backside, that 22 or 23 machine. Justin Carey right there in front of him. Almost took the hat off of him. Right along here with him. Van Scoit looking very strong right now out front. You got Ghost Man. Now he's going to see if he can't slide it off back down to the inside there for a moment. Takes that spot away from Carey. Meanwhile, in front of him, Caleb Smith right here with old Joe Spinelli. Got Simley there in the mix. See up front there too. Also got Parker Collins, Jordan Trask. Guys maybe get a few positions, but I mean, like the main guy, well, besides Ghost, but he started up front. Out front up 6. Jordan Trask is the only one that's up in 6 spots in the back. See, Eric Anderson is up 8, but it's going to be a tough haul to get to that front. He's still back in 20th. Meanwhile, big battle right here. Seth Fowdy, Parker Collins, Mike Haynes there in the mix. That's your 9th, 10th place spot. Fowdy's looking on. Remember, he's got the secret weapon, his wife. Y'all better play nice. Oh, thought about 3 wide. Oh, Parker Collins, man, he puts it. Well, he thought about it. He said, heck, I'm going to thought about it. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Why not? 3 wide. Put him in the middle there with a 79. 79 there, Jordan Trask. That is a close move. You've got to have mega confidence to be able to put your nose in there like that. You have to have just the utmost confidence. He gets a good run off the backstretch. Fired off down the side here. He does. He takes that spot away. 79 machine right there along with him. Seth Fowdy and company. Still door to door. Man, what a race. What a race. Right now you see Jordan Trask. That's the 87 machine. Still a good rumble coming around here too. Like out front still Abraham Ghost. 17 into this one tonight, Clean Racing League. Presented by Ghost Athletics, who is out front right now. The CRL podcast. Check them out on YouTube and Spotify, folks. Check out the cleanracingleague.com. It'll get you all the links you need and everything going on here in the league. Two great series here. And Jacob Grant. First off, Chris Smith, the main man here. Where's he at right now? Back here in 26. He's moved up some spots. He moved up 8 spots already. But has done a outstanding job of running the league here in the Clean Racing League. And as I always say, I appreciate the guys letting us broadcast here at OSR Network, bringing you all this great action here week in and week out. But Chris has done a fantastic job here at the Truck Series. And then on the flip side, Jacob Grant, who is back right here in third place spot, brought in a new series called the ARCA Series on Wednesdays. We see the battle for the lead. Ghost is under heat pressure right now by Mike Kelly as he used up the tires. And is Kelly going to be able to come back here? Kelly fires back to the inside, takes his spot away. Ghost along with him going to try to bring Grant too. But Jacob Grant right now, that ARCA Series, CRL ARCA Series presented by Grant's Design. See him right now trying to go up underneath there. Ghost, put him back in the third. And you can use the tires up here. You still won't be able to come through the field, even using the tires up. I mean, you would have to just, you'd have to almost really just make a huge mistake, folks. That's about what it boils down to. You'd have to make a really bad mistake. Right now, you see Ross Tatum. He's up there in fourth. And Ross Tatum, it's just got to be like a King Cinderella story. I mean, the guy's got like, one of them King Arthur style stories. I mean, he is a hero here. In his first ever season, and when I say first ever, the first ever season in the Clean Racing League, as he goes there for the third place spot, he came out and won the championship. Unheard of. Rookie season. Wow. But not only that, in his second season, made the playoffs and won the championship. His third season, which is we're in right now, he's already in the playoffs, already won a couple times. He's trying to make 3 for 3. He's already made history, folks. Wow. The man behind him, though, Lane Hostler, he's had some heartbreak. He's been close a couple times. The last season was the season he wants to forget. He's in the playoffs this season, so he's feeling to bounce back. He's been close and had some heartbreak, though. Final 4 race, or the final race for the championship. I mean, out front leading, and then just something happens and it gets taken away. Right now, Coach falling off the horn just a little bit. You see Hostler go to the outside of Tatum there. He's bringing Mike Haynes with him. It looks like Ghost might have just gave up the Ghost on those tires, or his tires gave up the Ghost one. It's the way you want to say it. Right now, oh boy, the 17 Seth Foudy. That was an aggressive move. He could have very much took Mike Haynes there with him. We'll look to the outside, but Foudy is on the move. Ooh, right along with him. Foudy gonna look out to the inside, trying to touch it just a touch. Make it 3 wide, maybe. Right there behind the 24, Mike Haynes. Good looking race so far, folks. How y'all doing out there? You loving it? Good. Here comes the 87 of Parker Collins. Just give you an idea, lap times. I mean, everybody is in the 32s. And we're within only a couple tenths of the field. So they kind of tell you. Parker Collins right now split in the middle. Got Ghost on the top side. You see Jordan Trask there on the inside. Collins is up front. You see the 22. Ghost falling off the pace just a little bit. He'll probably after pit stop go, okay. Learned a little bit here. Push the truck quite as hard and burn up the tires. See Foudy right now along with these guys. Tatum. Coach is falling behind him. You got Seth Foudy there. Parker Collins. Ross Tatum. Good battle going on. We got a battle for the lead, too. I thought there, man. Grant looked to the inside. Lane Hostler's coming on strong. Meanwhile, you got a little race going on behind him back here. You got Caleb Smith, Jordan Trask, Scott Simley. Then we're kind of single file, and that's Foudy on pit road. 25. I wonder if this is early. He must be going maybe for the two stop strategy. Maybe 3. Joshua Alt is up 4 spots. Just trying to climb his way out there with the Apex Mountain Apparel machine. New sponsor on that truck. We're used to seeing Cinnabar Solar out there, but a small business he's got. He gave me a little bit of a heads up on what it was. It's a new sponsor. Apex Mountain Apparel. It's a little small business in Boone's Mill, VA, and I don't have a problem, man, doing that. A close friend of his, Drew Hodges, is actually doing that. So, very nice. They do custom T-shirts that are great for business, sports teams, and nothing. They do have a website, apexmountainapparel.com. So go check out apexapparel.com. Wondering what they do me an OSR Network shirt for. I want a hat. OSR Network hat. That's what I want. My logo on it. Yeah, that's what I want. Right now, pit stops. Top guys up front coming in. Grant, Hostler, Collins, Ghost, Danny White. Well, I guess that wasn't early then. Man out front here with Mike Kelly. Mike Haynes right behind him, so yeah, it's like 31. I'm going to put this... with that, coming on pit road, so how you split the pit strategy up here? Listen. See how you would put the pit strategy up here. I said a two stop, but Right now, out front, puts Mike Haynes. Boss Tatum right there along with him. The Jordan Trask, they have yet to make a pit stop. So the top 14 have yet to make a pit stop. I don't look for Joshua Altus to make one. And you know who I'm not seeing in the field? Bob Sherwood. Bob at tonight. I'll take a vacation day. Let me check, see if I can't find some info out here with Rob. Oh, Bradley Murphy said he lost power. Oh, man, I hate that. Ricky Harden says he's at Dollywood. I saw him out here. Oh. The Harding's at Dollywood. Taking out all the dolly. I don't see Rob Sherwood. Okay. Rob must be on vacation too. Meanwhile, been a good stellar one here so far. Now Mike Haynes out front. Boss Tatum there with them. They have yet to make their pit stops, and if they keep going much longer, I'm going to say that they're probably going to try one stop. Well, they're on pit road. I mean, that's what I would think, because if they go 60, they went 37, they could go 67. That means go. Yeah, you're going to have to make 3 stops here no matter what. No matter what you do, it's going to be a 3-stop race. Okay? Because even if you'll say you pitted at lap 40, and you pitted at 80, but you'd have to go 40. You'd have to go 40. Right now, Jordan Trask is on that mark to go 40. So you've got to go 40-41 to make it a 2-stop style race. I know the guys who pitted at lap 27, 30 are not making it. I mean, Seth Fowley pitted at lap 27. He'd have to go 37, 47, 57, 67. And then he is still 50-some laps back. He's on a 3-pit strategy. Jordan Trask and him up here look like they're going to be on the 1-stop strategy. They're already at lap 39. And here's the thing about tires. They're running 33s. Fowley ran a 31. The problem there is he's 24 seconds back from the leader. Yep, coming on pit road now. So I'm going to say all the guys coming on pit road now are looking at a 1 more pit strategy. See Scott Simley going to stay out 1 more time. Van Scoit right there with him with Joshua Altus up here. Hey, go figure Joshua Altus. He's always got that wild pit strategy. So I'm going to say the top 5, Nate Brown, Simley, Altus, Van Scoit. All those guys there, as they come on pit road now, some of them do. I'll just say that 1 more time. Wow. Van Scoit, Simley on pit road. Yeah. This is a 1-stop, and I really feel like this right here, if no cautions fly, and usually with a race like this, it's in the name, Clean Racing League. On. Him come on pit road. Oh, but that right there could be a killer. No. Joshua Altus. Wow. And just like that, the whole strategy that he had went out the window. If I can watch it one more time. Wow. The strategy that Altus just had, I think, might have just went up in smoke. Because a lot of the time that he had, gonna lose a lot of it right here. Watch him on pit road, trying to get slowed down, and it just slips out from under him. That might give him a penalty too, folks. See what his pit stop was. And he didn't get a penalty, so luckily he avoided the penalty. Wow. Now, his whole pit time was a 54 seconds. He lost 10 seconds somewhere. And he actually lost more than that to Foudy. And remember, he only had 18-second gap between those two. Meanwhile, back up front, Grant takes the lead. Seth Foudy's there with him. You got Mike Kelly there on the back door. And this is the only time you're probably going to see tires really matter, but you still see these guys, man, right there close. About 4 or 5 second difference. Grant out front. Mike Kelly. Seth Foudy, Parker Collins. The Altus trying to make up some ground to get back on the lead lap, as he does. Foudy's there. You see Collins a little bit further back. You got Lane Hostler there with him, so everybody's kind of cycled around. Spreads the field out just a little bit, not too much. Caleb Smith jumping out of the booth, getting back up in here, man, in the truck. Got a pretty good up and down season, not too bad. Enjoyed watching. Right now, Caleb Smith, Ross Tatum. Mike Haynes, Jeremy Moyer, up there in 10th. Danny White right there behind him in 11th. Charles Van Scoit. He made that later style pit stop. He's up here in the 23rd spot. And who else we got? Scott Simley back there too. They are on the two stop race. Meanwhile, up front, Grant's still there. Kelly right behind him. That's Foudy. Collins. Hostler. Who that just went blowing right by him? Get on the lead lap. Nate Brown got on his truck. Oh, Lord. Yeah, he's back with the caulking. Got a hole. He loves that caulking company. Old Nate Brown. He's taking the, looks like he's taking the two-stop strategy. About 2.5 seconds back from Altus. Tallest man up front, Grant right now. Mike Kelly right there behind him. And, you know, I say Ross Tatum is trying to do, something that'll go down in history. a three-peat on the championship. He's going to have some competition, I think, this season. I mean, obviously you got Hostler in there now. Grant's looking strong. You got Kelly. I think it's going to be a little tougher this season. Competition level here at the Clean Racing League has escalated over the years. And it has gotten really peaked here. But the fields have got bigger too. And we started out with 34 machines out here tonight. Unfortunately, a couple of them out. Bradley Murphy, power went out. Kenyon Jackson, Joshua Gillian, and Matthew Bullion. Amy LaRock back there in the back, unfortunately, in 30th. And like all charter teams here tonight, made the field pretty good. Dusty Martin, I know the Dusty fans are out there. He made his pit stop on lap 32. Back here 15th, he's got a huge battle going on back here with Jordan Trask and them. He's got Justin Carey too, Matthew Dyer, 79 there, Jordan Trask, Joe Spinelli in the mix. The all black machine right there too in front of him. He needs a sponsor. Who is that? 64. Danny White. Danny says, I need somebody to put something on the side of this truck. Flips a little bit going up our man. He holds up Dusty just a little bit. So they're going to split him 3 wide. Right to the outside. Martin on the inside, but the 28 machine there. He goes to the bottom there. Dyer takes that spot away. Looking a little heated race going on back there in the back. He goes. Not doing too bad. He's holding on strong there tonight. Got out front for a little bit. Got the excitement, the thrill going. Right there behind Caleb Smith. Got a little cushion though behind him and Jeremy Moyer, who was back there in the 10th place spot. And Eric Anderson, boy, he is the mover. Up 17 spots. Oh, Eric Anderson, the STP machine. Right there. 43. Wrong. In 11th. Jeremy Moyer there in 10th. Joe Spinelli in 12th. Jordan Trask, 13th. We got Joe Matthew Dyer. Dusty Martin cutting. Meanwhile, Jacob Grant. He's leading, but he's got Mike Kelly chewing on his back door. Trying to see if he can't pull up there. I think old Kelly right now is just kind of riding a little bit. Bowdy back there in 3rd place is watching that battle. And not to say that Kelly probably doesn't want him. Now, dirty air. It's another thing we don't talk much about, but dirty air here will affect how these trucks are behind someone. Get a little bit tight. Remember, these trucks are already tight as they are. You see him right now. He just can't quite make that pass. Trying. Truck just doesn't want to push past. Grant's still able to hang on. You see right now. So, yeah, just that little bit of dirty air. It's almost like a wall. You get so close to the guy, boom. It's like a wall. You can't do anything. Frustrating for a driver, too, because you're sitting there going, all I got to do is just do this, push a little bit. If you push a little bit, then you end up wrecking your truck. That's a battle for the lead. Collins right now looking smooth. 4th place. Tatum. Up in the 5th, we got Lane Hostler there along with him. Getting close to halfway almost, and look at Mike Kelly back on pit road again. He's pitting this early. This has got to be a 3-stop pit strategy for him. Yeah. He's coming in every 20-some lap, 27, 25, 27. Just don't think the tires are going to benefit that much more here on a track like this. I think it's all track position. You see Jacob Grant on the pit road too. Lap 60. Seth Foudy pitted on lap 27. 27, 47, 57. He's already been out there 33 laps. There's no way he can push this thing if he's on pit road. You'll start pit stops here pretty soon again. Collins, Tatum, Osler, Haynes, Spinelli, Grass, Anderson, Gary. Collins on pit road. I'm curious now for the guys who did pit. Right now it would be Scott Simley. I don't think you're going to see these guys in until probably around at least another 15 laps. I mean, they pitted at 40. They've only been out there for 22 laps. Everybody else is going out there 30-some laps. So you're not going to see these guys. It's like Ross Tatum pitted lap 36. You won't see him. He might be able to push that thing. I don't know. I think he's about 4 laps shy. So if I'm Ross Tatum, you're on a 3-stop strategy anyway. Making this thing go long. I'd go ahead and pit it now. But you're going to have to come in anyways. Well, never mind. Yellow flag. Wow. Wow. Dusty Martin. Oh, no. Jeremy Moyer. Oh! Watch that one more time. Was Moyer coming on pit road? Dusty just needs to. Oh. Right on board here with Moyer. That is like, Because we're Dusty. I don't. That's crazy. And I'm just looking right here. Slow it down for a minute. If you're coming on pit road, you probably already should have been way down, but or told them. Wow. Oh, man. Well, this throws the pit strategies out the window. I think it was going to be interesting, pit-wise. Wow. Caution, late in this one. A lot of wave arounds too. Guys got caught on pit road, but you know, guys who were on that 1-stop or 2-stop strategy now, that one kind of throws it out the window because I mean, you're still going to have to make another pit stop here, Martin. Look what he's doing. I just gotta let the cars by, trucks by. Okay, that's why. Wondering. Just unfortunate on Dusty's part there. Line them up though. Tatum up front now. Now everybody's on the same cycle here. I mean, everybody's gonna have to make a pit stop. Maybe. Yeah. See. 20 to 20, it's 40 laps to lap 80. 15 laps. They would have to go 55 laps. We've not seen anybody go 55 laps tonight. So I'm gonna say we still got to make one more pit stop here. I'm gonna say one more stop. Got to be made. It's unfortunate right there. Green flag back in the air here tonight. Clean Racing League here, presented by Ghost Athletics. The RL podcast. Here we go. Tatum jumps out front. He'd love to get another win here. Score him a gambling win here at Las Vegas. Look at Mike Haynes rumbling to the front in second. You got Lane Hossler there in third. But meanwhile, Joe Spinelli. Boy, Joe Spinelli got the good one. He's up there in fourth. Here comes Justin Carey to the inside. Haynes is trying to battle for the lead. Jordan Trask is company back here too. Eric Anderson up 21 spots in seventh. Meanwhile, the battle's on. Top spot. Tatum's got it. Haynes wants it. Haynes to the inside. He is going to take that spot away, though, from Ross Tatum. Swoops it on down on the inside. Here we go. Meanwhile, Joe Spinelli out back there in the fifth place spot. You got Jordan Trask and company there in sixth. It's still a door-to-door battle for the lead there. Haynes and Tatum. Hossler's moving in on this one, too. He sees it. Got Justin Carey there along with Joe Spinelli. Eric Anderson in the mix, too. Scott Simley's up there. Everybody's bumper to bumper right now. It is a nose-to-tail race. Look at Tatum. Along with Mike Haynes, he falls back there into the second place spot in the clutches of Lane Hossler. Still again, Spinelli looking strong though. There in the fourth place spot with Justin Carey. Jordan Trask there too. Eric Anderson scooting on up into the mix. Haynes right now. Spinelli, Carey, Trask, Simley, Anderson, Van Scoit there in the ninth. Dyer. The guys who took that pit strategy early on, now it's paying off for them to be able to get some good spots. Joshua Alt has been able to fire back up there in the 15th place spot with David Borsiski. Steve Gerber. Ted Fowley's the one who really lost a lot on that one back in 27. Parker Collins is there. Meanwhile, out front, it's all Ross Tatum, Lane Hossler, Mike Haynes, Joe Spinelli, Justin Carey, Jordan Trask, Scott Simley, Eric Anderson, Van Scoit, and Matthew Dyer. That's your top 10. Everybody single file. Good solid race here tonight so far. A lot of great action's been throughout the field, only one caution early. We're going to step away, take a quick break, because it's going to come down to the conclusion of this one here tonight. The Clean Racing League, presented by Ghost Athletics. The RL Podcast will be right back.
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And and even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, that makes everything a lot better.
Hi, I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I want to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really, really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words: passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there.
Welcome to Team Red, White, and Blue. Thank you so much for joining our team. My name is Mike Irwin, and I have the honor to serve as the Executive Director. When I founded Team RWB in 2010, our initial focus centered on veteran transition and reintegration into civilian life. But as the large-scale deployments have slowed down, the military's ability to support reintegration has improved, hundreds of thousands of veterans have used their GI Bill, and companies have prioritized hiring veterans, the overall mental, physical, and emotional health of the veteran community still has a long way to go. And Team RWB has a major leadership role to play. And that means that we need you. We need you to close out this video and to know that you didn't just join a listserv or download an app. You joined a team composed of real people, over 200,000 strong, who are veterans on active duty in the National Guard or Reserves or civilian supporters. And these people, who we refer to as the Eagles, want you to get involved in Team RWB. Why is it so important for you to become an active member of the team? Because when you do, we know that it will improve your mental and physical health, help you to develop new and meaningful relationships in your life, and provide you with a sense of purpose that comes from belonging to something bigger than yourself. Over the past decade, veterans struggling with the invisible wounds of war and post-military life have told us how important physical fitness has been to them. Running has helped veterans battle nightmares. Triathlons have helped with headaches, and CrossFit has enabled them to sleep better. These fitness activities, along with others, have made them more confident and healthy people. Unfortunately, millions of veterans have forgotten about the power of physical training in their lives. So as you get involved and see the power of Team RWB in your own life, I hope that you feel inspired to reach out to other veterans and encourage them to follow in your footsteps. In closing, I want to again thank you for stepping forward and joining Team Red, White, and Blue. We're fired up to have you on the team, and I know that you're going to be flying the Eagle with pride for a long time.
All right, we're back here. So, could be cycling around to some pit stops here in a little bit. Everybody pitted on that lap 65 when we had that caution. We still got Ross Tatum out front leading with Lane Hossel there in second. Jordan Trask up in third. We got Mike Haynes there in the fourth place spot. Scott Simley looking in the fifth. Carl Van Scoit, he's up there in sixth. Joe Spinelli moving up in the seventh. I got to give a little bit here, man. Van Scoit has came on strong. He's got a new acquisition in teams here, too, this season. Some help back there. He's up with the turn one hero guys. And ever since, going to the one heroes, I mean, to the hero team, performance-wise has picked up a little bit. So give the credit. Got Joe Spinelli right there behind him, too, and Matthew Dyer, Eric Anderson, Zachary Peterson. Joshua Altus has moved up in 11th. He's been able to bounce back a little bit. Lap 65, let's break down when we might start seeing some pit stops here. A lot of guys went 25, some went all the way to 40, so we'll go the 40 route here. So you've got to go 75, 85, 95, 105, it's 40 laps. 15 laps to the end. So I'm going to say somebody's probably going to go to 105. I say lap 100, maybe lap 95. We're closing in on those here soon. Anywhere from 90 on, you're going to see guys out here do a pit stop. See Ross Tatum still leading. A little further on back. Oh, never mind. Whoa. Who is that? That's Foudy? Caution. Mike Dunn. What happened to him here? Got tagged in the back. Almost had it saved. And I don't know how you spin like that. When you're going I don't. Okay, you're going straight. For some reason you downshift? Uh-huh. We're still green, we're still green. Still green. Run it. Okay. Caution. Well, this here should be the last pit stop. This should be it right here. You can go the distance. Lane Hostler there along with him. All right, there we go. If we can't get back here and get back on the horn here. Caution 2 here tonight. Hostler with a good pit stop. Gets it out front. Set to go green. All right, pace truck lights off. About to have a good one here. It's going to be anybody's race when they go back green. Hostler and company there with them. Tatum, Brass there in third. Simley up in fourth. And Mike Kane starting fifth. Pace truck ducks off. Hostler and company up front. And green flag flies. Here we go. Back racing. Battle's going to be for second. Look at Joshua Altus. He's up to 8. Well, these cautions have helped him. Here he goes. He says it's time to move. He's up to 7th. He's battling 3 wide back here, too. He was able to get that spot, too. Up to 6. Van Scoit right there in the 7th place with Joe Spinelli. They're 3 wide behind him with Matthew Dyer. Collins' company, still 2 by 2 by 2. Full Scott Simley in the mix there. Meanwhile, they're going to go 3 wide again. Back here with Collins, Peterson and company in that area. Thought better of it. Laying back down there in a 2 wide. Hostler's trying to get out of Dodge. He said, I don't want any part of this back here going on behind me. You got Trask there beating down his door. Tatum and Haynes going to go door to door. You got Joshua Altus, though, on the move. 15 spots up. Remember earlier, his pit strategy got kind of knocked out the door. Messed up on pit road. Thought it might have been the end of it. Who knows? But now he's in the middle. Look out. He's got his apparel. Apex apparel machine out here tonight. It's looking good. Right there, Fish. Can't count him out, though. Well, you have got a lot of the top guys rumbling to the front. Now they're single file. Hostler, Trask, Haynes, Tatum, Altus. That's your top 5. Simley there with them, too. As he comes rumbling out through the center part here. Van Scoit back there around the battle. Now the big battle's happening in the 10th place spot with Spinelli, Peterson, Dyer and company. Neck and neck with each other. Peterson moving along good. Curtis is there too with Anderson. Got Gerber, Foudy, Brown. Nate Brown's about to bounce back up to 16th spot. Look at that. Oh, who's that down there at the bottom? Is that Jacob Grant? Nope. Yeah, it's Jacob Grant. But he unfortunately looks like he's a lap down. still out there? No, he's not. Right there, 15th. He's trying to come to the field. We haven't heard much from him. Remember earlier in the race, he was up front. Got caught back in the back. He got put in the back side there. Oh, battle for the lead though. Jordan Trask, he's under pressure. Lane Osler had it. Here comes Trask to the inside. They know the assignment. They said, look, we got our tires, we got what we want, we got to get to the front. Tatum, Haynes. Well, everybody's battling now because they know that there's no more pit stops. There's nothing else they can do. Track position is what they need right now. Track position is crucial. Battle. Osler, Trask. Tatum, Haynes. Still door to door. Osler's there. Trask, and one on the top, one on the bottom. Look out, Hostler's still trying to fight hard, but he's got company behind him with Ross Tatum. Mike Haynes there too, Scott Simley. Well, they keep this up, it's going to turn into a 2-truck battle. It's going to be almost like a 10-truck battle in a minute. I don't know what in the world we got going on, but Hostler right now still trying to fight hard with Trask right there with him. Tatum. Haynes. Finley, Van Scoit. Altus is trying to come up in here with Collins, Dyer, Vanelli. All right, Hostler gets a little bit of breathing room. Scott's back here with Van Scoit. Scoit looks on the inside. He got Collins right behind them. Joshua's trying to battle him off. Not going to be able to. Going to have Collins go to push it to the inside. Here comes Scott Finley. Van Scoit still trying to do everything he can, not able to do it. Falls back in line in the 6th place spot. Matthew Dyer, though, holds strong. Mr. Clean Truck. Joe Spinelli right there behind them. Meanwhile, here comes Grant. With Peterson. Eric Anderson. Oh, boy. And Seth Foudy. Remember Foudy almost messed up earlier in the race? This is a huge battle, 11th, 12th, 13th place spot. Old Justin Curtis right there on the inside. He's watching it unfold, along with Grant and Peterson. Jacob Grant right there, boy, that truck got tight. Almost took the back bumper off there, Peterson a little bit. That Fowley puts it to the inside. He says, yeah, he does. He dives it down the inside there of old Jacob Grant. Grant still holding him off, throw to the outside, gets it, pinches it up against the wall. He's going to stay on that spot. 12th place race right here. Fowley sitting 13th. Meanwhile, laps are winding down. We got 17 to go in this one. Clean Racing League here tonight, Las Vegas style. Truck Series here presented by Ghost Athletics, CRL Podcast. 3 wide race, Grant, Peterson. Oh boy, Grant, hang on to it. Truck gets a little tight. He squeezes Peterson into the wall. Luckily, he was clear of Seth Foudy because I think he might have bounced off the wall, would have got Foudy if that would have been the case. Grant is a madman coming to the front. He's going to work over Spinelli now. He's going, Spinelli, I like you. You don't get out of the way, I'm going to send you in the barrels. Grant right now cruising through the front because meanwhile, Lane Hostler has a 3/10 lead out front. And it's a single file freight train from that point on. Big battle here for 8th place spot, Matthew Dyer. Mike Haynes and company. That's going to help out Grant right there. You see him behind him too. Wow. Huge race right now, side by side. Dyer, Haynes, Van Scoit. He's having a run tonight. Joshua Altus right there too in the 7th place spot. It's anybody's position. Meanwhile, you see Scoit, man, falling behind there as Altus is able to take that spot away from him. Run down the back stretch, 3 and 4. Here comes Dyer. Going to push up on the back of Van Scoit just a little bit. And if he can't get that spot away from him, they score him off by the start-finish line. Lane Hostler still out front leading. See the battle right there in front of him with Collins. Simley, that's 4th and 5th place. Down to 13 to go here. Can Ross Tatum run down Lane Hostler? Is Hostler going to put it in the victory lane here tonight in another one? Jordan Trask right there in 3rd. Is he going to be able to hang on to 3rd? I don't know. Scott Simley has other plans. Simley says, I want 3rd. Firing off down the back stretch. He's in 4th. He has Collins and Simley there for 4th and 5th. They keep that up, and I'll tell you what, Trask is loving it. Trask is going, hey, yeah, y'all keep that up. I'll keep running away. Jordan Trask right there in the 3rd place. Got Scott Simley. Parker Collins. Altus is moving up. You see that truck getting tight on Collins. He's pushed up the track. Nothing he can do. Scott Simley zooms right by him. Here comes Altus to the inside. Going to look. Going to take the spot away from him. There's his truck going to get a little tight. What happens on this track? Firing off down the inside, but it just gets a little tight. Tough place to pass. Very tough. You see Joshua Altus right now. New sponsor, new truck, new paint job. Looking good. New attitude out here. Look at Collins, though. He gets the run off of 2. Down the back stretch into 3 and 4. Is he going to get it, though? Might get that momentum, might get the run, but unless you clear him, just can't get the run coming out of 4. And he's not going to be able to. Not quite yet. Gets him at the line, though. Parker Collins on that inside. It's the battle for 5th and 6th. Collins, Altus. Van Scoit right there with him. Oh, Lane Hostler winning this one, though, so far. 9 to go here. Clean Racing League here tonight. Las Vegas style. That's right, we're in L.A. Las Vegas. Vegas. A lot of people, man, some people still say Las Vegas is California, but it's not. It's actually in Nevada. Close. Sin City, they call it. I wouldn't mind visiting, Las Vegas. I don't want to go to like L.A. or oh! Trask gets up there and bumps the wall. Don't do that too many times. Boy, Scott Simley get up there and start smiling and going, I'll take that spot away from him. Meanwhile, look at this nose to tail. They are hooked up like a freight train. Altus, Collins, Van Scoit, and you've actually got Dyer, Haynes, and all that. That's like a 5-truck, man, pulling tow truck right there. Wow. Back in the back, Mike Haynes battling with Dyer. Grant has not been able to push up to the front. He's back in 10th place spot. Was heating up around this spot here. Got about 7 to go so far. All Hostler out front. We're watching these guys here because I think here's where your race is going to be at. Talked about that dirty air, and that's what it looks like Tatum has run into. Just cannot break through that bubble and can't get anywhere. I mean, the speeds right now, 57, 56. Look at that. That's close. Those two guys are running almost identical. But then you got Trask and Simley. They ran a 66-60. Then a 56-55. Everybody just on top of each other. But you can't get past that little brake bubble. As we're getting up here, we're about, 6 to go? 5 to go. Las Vegas here tonight, Clean Racing League. Check out cleanracingleague.com. Ghost Athletics, CRL Podcast. Check them out on YouTube and Spotify. You get the links, cleanracingleague.com. On board there with Scott Simley. A little further on back. See what Zachary Peterson's up to. He's in 14th. Nate Brown right behind him in 15th. Eric Anderson right there in the 16th. Stephen Gerber 17th. You got Ghost in 18th place spot. Chris Smith, Mike Kelly, unfortunately, he was up front. Just got caught on some of those pit strategies. And just got him hooked up back there in the back. Now he's in the 20th. This just shows you no matter how fast you are, very tough to get to the front. Bob Stevens, what kind of truck he got? Wild looking paint job. What's he got on that thing? Forehand. Four Hands Brewing Company. Four Hands Brewing Company. It's got Voltron on the side too, by the way. Good looking truck. Like that. They got a battle heating up here too. You got Mike Kelly, got Chris Smith. You got the 92 back there, man, David Persiski. Some of these guys just got caught on that pits, on those cautions. Well, up front, it's heating up a little bit. Whoa, it's heating up a lot here. Joshua Altus. And, man, I'm going to tell you, the 17 machine there, 87 machine, excuse me, Parker Collins split in the middle, taking that fourth place spot away from Scott Simley. Here we go. The heat's a rising, 2's to go. Is he going to make it to the white flag? One more time for the man out front, Lane Hostler. Watch this battle. Hostler with a huge lead in the final time down the back stretch. He'll take it into 3 and 4 and coast this thing into the win here tonight, unless it just blows up, disconnects, or something drastic happens. Out of 4. Lane Hostler wins it. Who's got it? Oh, Altus gets spun at the line, and they come across through the grass. Oh, boy. Him and Van Scoy. Oh, and it gets obliterated. Wow. But it's all that man right there. Lane Hostler. Outstanding race here tonight. Beautifully done. All right, let's see if we can get a word with him. Jordan joined the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, man, I tell you what, man, you're able to battle back, get up there to third tonight. How was kind of the pit strategy early on, and did those cautions maybe kind of just mess up that whole strategy?
Yeah, there was a couple of us playing a 2-stop strategy. Looked like most people were running a 3-stop, but Joe Spinelli and I were working together on a 2-stop, and we were leading that strategy. So I was hoping it would go green, and I think we might have had a chance for the win that way. But yeah, it would have been fun to see how it plays out. But once that caution came out, everything changes, and you just got to make the best of what you're dealt.
How you feeling this track, or how was the truck feeling tonight too? I mean, it looked sometimes a little tight out there from my point of view, but how was y'all feeling behind the wheel?
Yeah, it's really grippy early on in the run. You feel like Superman, and as you start to wear out that right front, it really pushes tight. If you're trying to pass on the low side, it gets almost impossible there. A few times where I was trying to make a pass on Lane for the lead, or Ross there for second, and I just had to back out of it, or else it would have wrecked one of us. So I didn't want to do that. Glad we could get a nice clean finish up front, and happy to get a podium tonight.
You did. Got third tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, big thanks to you for the broadcast, and Chris and all the admins here for putting on this league. And Alloy Motorsports is always fun to practice and run with. We had good strategy. Cautions kind of messed it up, but still got some decent finishes tonight.
Absolutely. Came third, man. There you go. Jordan Trask having a good run here tonight. Well, this guy, he tried it. Ross, join the booth. Got a copy.
Yeah, what's up, Joe?
Well, man, I tell you what, had a good truck tonight. Typical, man, Las Vegas style race out there, riding a little bit. How did the cautions affect your pit strategy, though?
They helped me pretty good, man. I got some track position out of it, got to lead some laps. I got bit by the pit there at the end. I just couldn't get out of my box quick for some reason. It just seemed like whoever had the lead just had such an advantage tonight. My tire wear out front was about 10 points better than it was running second right there. So it was just a track position kind of night, and for whatever reason, the front end of this truck just chattered all night if you were in any type of traffic.
Also, I talk about a little bit that I noticed just having a little bit trying to close that gap with Lane. Did the dirty air affect any of these trucks tonight?
Oh man, the dirty air was probably the worst I've ever seen it. I don't know if it was an update to iRacing or what, but it was just if you were in any type of dirty area, it was just chatter in the front end. You couldn't make the turn. It was pretty wild, honestly. Actually, that last run I had 61% tire wear, considering the run before I had 78%. So that's just 17 points right there just from being in dirty air.
Still proves you got the performance, you got the way to get up front, man. Looking forward to getting to the end of this season. But tonight, good finish. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank my S&B guys, Rob, Josh, Zach, Matt, both Matts. Just always fun coming out here every Monday and racing with them. Look forward to it every week. You at OSR, it's so awesome going back and watching these broadcasts. You do such an awesome job with them. Ghost Athletics, Grant Designs, Chris Smith for putting on this league, Jacob for running the ARCA League, just everybody involved. Everybody does such an awesome job, everyone who chips in, and just everybody in the league, man. Just looking forward to the next few weeks. Should be a lot of fun.
There you go. Ross Tatum bringing her home tonight in second. The guy here, though, held him off and got the win. Lane, Joe in the booth, got a copy.
Hey, Joe, I got you.
Well, man, I tell you what, you was able to get yourself out front. I got to ask, though, two here, or one was the cautions. Did it mess up your pit strategy? And two, did it help you get to where the position you are to the battle to get off there out front?
100% the cautions kind of played in my favor. It's kind of 2 weeks in a row I get a pretty lucky caution, honestly. If everything was going to go the way it was going to go, I think it would have finished maybe 4th or 5th. Mike and Jacob and Parker and Ross, they all pretty much had a little bit better plan than what I had. I just kind of got lucky. I don't know how I beat Ross off pit road. As soon as they dropped the jack, I hit the gas and it didn't light up the rear tires. It just launched. I was like, ooh, cool. I looked up and Ross was behind me. I was like, oh, this is awesome. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of this aero package with this track. It's so much blocking, more so than racing, and track position is key. That's 100% sure.
Yeah, I was talking about that tonight, and I also talked there with Ross, how much the dirty air. He said it played a huge factor here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. That last run, I was kind of mirror driving the whole time, trying to make sure I was taking as much air off of his truck as I could. And then once I kind of got in a groove of running that middle lane, and once I started to see him kind of starting to fade on exit, I kind of knew I had him at that point. I knew he had gotten his right front hot, and if I could just make consistent laps, I'd have a pretty good shot as long as another caution didn't come out.
No doubt, got it out front, man, put it in victory lane tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, thank you guys for broadcasting. I'm going to go back and watch it, check out how everything was. Thanks to the Only Dads and the Subscriber Motorsports guys. Thanks to Hostler Fence. I was giving my parents crap earlier because every week that they don't watch, I end up winning. So this week, hopefully they're watching, because they were giving me crap and I was giving them crap. So we'll go tomorrow we're gonna race some slot cars and probably watch the race back a little bit. So
Hey, there you go. Sounds like a plan, man. I tell you what, again, congratulations on that win, Lane.
thank you.
There you go, Lane Hostler coming in home tonight here at Las Vegas. He did the gambling and he made it pay off here tonight, folks. It was a wild one here for the Clean Racing League Truck Series presented by Ghost Athletics, the RL podcast, and I hope you enjoyed it. For myself and everyone, have a good night.